Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, we're taking a deep dive into one of the most exciting automotive what-if stories in recent memory, the imagined 2026 Datsun 240Z. By the end of this review, you'll have a complete understanding of this modern interpretation of a legendary sports car. We'll explore its exterior design, interior comfort, technology, performance, driving experience, practicality, strengths, weaknesses, potential pricing, value for money, and how it could stack up against today's biggest rivals. So stay with us until the very end, because this isn't just about admiring a beautiful sports car. It's about discovering whether reviving one of the greatest names in automotive history could truly capture the magic that made the original so unforgettable. Some cars become famous because they're fast. Others become legends because they change the way people think about driving. The original Datsun 240Z belonged to that second category. It proved that an affordable sports car could deliver style, excitement, reliability, and everyday usability all at once. Decades later, enthusiasts still remember it as one of the greatest driver's cars ever built. That legacy raises an intriguing question. If Datsun were to return with a brand new 240Z in 2026, what would it look like? More importantly, would it honor its heritage while embracing the future, or would it simply become another nostalgic badge trying to relive the past? From the very first glance, this imagined 2026 Datsun 240Z feels instantly recognizable without looking trapped in history. The proportions remain classic with its long hood, short rear deck and low-slung stance, but every surface feels sharper, cleaner and more purposeful. The front fascia combines slim LED lighting with subtle references to the iconic round headlights that enthusiasts know so well. Instead of copying the original, it respects it, blending timeless character with modern aerodynamics. Walking around the car reveals beautifully sculpted body lines flowing naturally from nose to tail. Wide rear fenders hint at serious performance, while flush door handles and carefully integrated air channels improve efficiency without compromising elegance. Large alloy wheels fill the arches perfectly, giving the coupe an athletic posture even while standing still. Every angle suggests movement. Every detail appears intentional. Rather than chasing aggressive styling for attention, the design communicates confidence through simplicity, something many modern sports cars have forgotten. The rear continues that philosophy with sleek LED taillights stretching across a clean tailgate, complemented by a tasteful rear diffuser and dual exhaust outlets. Nothing feels excessive. It's the kind of design that would likely age gracefully over the years instead of following temporary styling trends. Park it beside classic sports cars and it feels like a respectful descendant. Park it beside today's newest performance coupes and it still looks fresh and relevant. Opening the driver's door reveals an interior that balances nostalgia with modern expectations. Instead of overwhelming the driver with dozens of buttons or oversized displays, the cabin remains focused on the driving experience. Premium leather, soft-touch materials, brushed aluminum accents, and carefully stitched surfaces create an environment that feels upscale without becoming distracting. The driving position is low and sporty, instantly making you feel connected to the car. The steering wheel is compact and perfectly shaped, while supportive seats promise comfort during daily commuting and confidence on winding mountain roads. Visibility remains surprisingly good for a sports coupe, reminding you that practical usability has always been one of the defining qualities of the original 240Z. Ahead of the driver sits a fully digital instrument cluster that can transform its layout depending on the selected driving mode. Classic analog-inspired gauges can appear for nostalgic drives, while modern performance displays offer detailed information during spirited driving. The central infotainment screen blends seamlessly into the dashboard, supporting wireless smartphone connectivity, cloud-based navigation, voice control, and over-the-air software updates. Importantly, physical controls remain available for climate settings and essential functions, allowing drivers to make adjustments without taking their eyes off the road. Technology inside this imagined coupe exists to enhance the experience rather than dominate it. A premium surround sound system transforms every drive into a private concert, while wireless charging, multiple USB-C ports, customizable ambient lighting, and advanced connectivity features make everyday ownership feel thoroughly modern. It's a reminder that even enthusiasts appreciate convenience when it's implemented thoughtfully. Safety has become an expectation rather than a luxury, and a modern interpretation of the 240Z would almost certainly embrace that reality. Advanced driver assistance systems such as adaptive cruise control, lane centering, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, emergency braking, traffic sign recognition, and a high-definition surround view camera would quietly work in the background. These technologies wouldn't replace the joy of driving, but would simply make longer journeys and crowded city traffic less stressful, allowing drivers to enjoy the car in more situations. Of course, no sports car earns its reputation through styling or technology alone. Everything ultimately comes down to what happens when the engine starts. While the specifications of this imagined model remain purely hypothetical, many enthusiasts would hope for a turbocharged four-cylinder or a smooth, naturally aspirated inline-six paired with either a precise six-speed manual transmission or a quick-shifting automatic. Regardless of the exact powertrain, the true spirit of the 240Z has never been about chasing outrageous horsepower figures. It has always been about balance. Imagine pressing the accelerator onto an open road. The engine responds immediately with a satisfying surge of power. The steering feels alive in your hands, communicating every change in the pavement. The suspension remains firm enough to inspire confidence through corners, yet compliant enough to make long-distance journeys enjoyable. Rather than intimidating the driver, the car encourages exploration. It rewards smooth inputs, precise lines, and confidence built over time. This is where the imagined 2026 Datsun 240Z could truly separate itself from many modern performance cars. Some sports cars today have become so powerful that enjoying them on public roads requires extraordinary restraint. Others have become so digitally controlled that they feel disconnected from the driver. A reborn 240Z would ideally strike a refreshing middle ground, offering genuine engagement without demanding professional racing skills. Daily usability also matters more than many people realize. A sports coupe isn't simply purchased for weekend drives. Owners often commute, travel, shop, and occasionally carry luggage. A reasonably sized cargo area, folding rear seats for extra storage, efficient fuel economy, comfortable ride quality, and dependable engineering could make this coupe surprisingly practical. It wouldn't pretend to be an SUV, nor should it, but it would remind drivers that excitement doesn't have to come at the expense of convenience. Naturally, no vehicle is perfect. One potential weakness could be limited rear seat space, making those seats better suited for children or extra luggage than adults. Entry and exit would likely require more effort than a crossover, and depending on the chosen performance setup, the ride could feel firm over broken roads. If premium materials and advanced technology are included, pricing could also climb higher than longtime fans might hope. Even with those compromises, the strengths remain compelling. Timeless styling, engaging driving dynamics, modern technology, everyday usability, and the emotional connection of carrying the legendary 240Z name could create an ownership experience that feels genuinely special. Sometimes the value of a car isn't measured only by specifications or acceleration times. It's measured by how often you look back after parking it, how eagerly you volunteer to drive instead of ride along, and how every journey becomes something to anticipate rather than simply complete. In terms of competition, a modern 240Z would likely face established players such as the Toyota GR Supra, Nissan Z, Ford Mustang EcoBoost, BMW Z4, and even entry-level versions of the Porsche 718 lineup. Each competitor offers its own strengths, whether that's raw performance, luxury, heritage, or cutting-edge technology. Yet a revived Datsun could carve out a unique identity by focusing on balanced driving enjoyment, approachable pricing, and timeless design instead of chasing headline-grabbing numbers. Sometimes, the most memorable sports cars aren't the fastest. They're the ones that make every drive feel meaningful. Looking at the broader automotive landscape, the return of a name like Datsun would represent more than the launch of another coupe. It would symbolize a renewed appreciation for lightweight performance, honest engineering, and emotional design in an era increasingly dominated by crossovers and electrification. It would remind enthusiasts why they fell in love with driving in the first place, while introducing a new generation to a legendary badge that helped define affordable sports cars.